I'm now joined alongside Georgetown's catcher, Owen Carapellotti. Owen, it's crazy how it's almost August already. How have you been enjoying your time in Orleans?
It absolutely flew by. I mean, came up here just ready to get better and work with the guys. And winning obviously helps, but as much fun as we're having, it's just 2 months was gone like that, right? I mean, we got 4 games left after today, and then playoffs after that, and then going home. And it just flew by. It was a lot of fun, and it's a tight group of guys, so that makes it easier.
And you're one of the original guys on this team, so how does it feel to really build that team identity?
I think it's good that it happens so easily. I've heard that Kelly recruits guys based on their character, and clearly he did a very good job this year. Everybody in the clubhouse is an A-plus guy off the field, and I think that helps on the field. When you're meshing like that in the clubhouse, off the field, having fun with the guys on off days, it's easier to play for the other guys instead of yourself on the field.
I know you said that growing up you dreamed about playing in this league. How does it feel to make those dreams become a reality?
It's awesome. I mean, it's prestigious being up here, right? It's the best league in the country. The best players come here. You want to get better. You want to get drafted, get on radars. You do all of that, and being able to do it in Orleans, I mean, I'm getting all of that done, but I'm also having fun while I'm doing it.
And you also go to an incredible school, Georgetown, and you led them to the best season they've had in a very, very long time. So how was this past spring?
It was a lot of fun. I feel like Georgetown, culture-wise, is very similar to Orleans. The guys are just absolutely amazing there, and we clicked really quickly as well. I mean, we had a whole bunch of transfers this year, and it feels like they weren't at all, like they were just returners. So like I said, it's easier to play for each other when you're meshing off the field, and I'm just excited to get back there and do it for a third time with Coach T and the guys.
And for a while you had Jake Hyde, your Georgetown teammate here, so how awesome was it just to have that familiar face? You're like, hey, I know that guy out here in Orleans.
I think that's bigger than most people realize. You come up here, again, it's best players in the country, right? I don't think imposter syndrome is something that's too uncommon up here, especially if you don't start out too hot. But, I mean, when you got a guy as good of a friend as Jake Hyde is to me, if not anybody else familiar, right, that just boosts the confidence, kind of helps you relax a little bit, and gives you somebody that you can turn on.
And college ball and Cape Cod ball are two completely different things. They're two totally different animals. So what type of adjustments do you think have been working the best for you?
Honestly, trying not to do too much. I came up here. At first, I was trying to hit a lot of home runs, right? Everybody wants to do that. But I think Coach Mack at Georgetown, his big thing is take your singles. So I've started to get back into that, and it's been working out for me. I've been hitting the ball a little bit better. And then defensively, Max Fesky has helped cleaned up my footwork a little bit behind the plate. And I've felt good back there all summer, so I'm just glad that I'm able to continue that from Georgetown.
And speaking of being behind the plate, you're going up against some of the best talent in the entire country. How awesome is that as a catcher to really grow your game out here?
It's awesome. I mean, the pitchers have made my job easy. I don't want to say that it hasn't gotten me better, but I mean, like I don't feel like I've had to do too much back there with them. I'll call a pitch. If they agree with it, they'll put it exactly where I want. I just have to catch it. But it's been a lot of fun catching them. The velo is there, so when I get back to Georgetown, I feel like everything's going to be more in control because of them. And I'm just very thankful for the opportunity to work with them.
And you and Henry really have been the two anchors of this team. How nice is it to have a guy like Henry that you can go back and forth with your ideas?
Henry's one of my best friends. I mean, he and I clicked on the first day. He's just a great baseball mind, even better person off the field. And I'm glad that we got as close as we are. We work on the plate every day. We do something like that. Just working together and getting to know him has been a very good experience for me, and I'm very lucky to learn from him.
Both of you guys, like you said, you guys are here so early. When I talk to anybody, they always say Owen and Henry do everything. Has that being a team player just been instilled from you at a young age?
Yeah, I don't think that's anything new for me. My dad kind of taught me from the beginning, do whatever you can to help out, whether it's telling coach you can play wherever he wants you to staying after and help clean up, do laundry, whatever it is. Just do whatever I can to help the team win, and that can be stuff on the field or off the field.
And Firebird fans, Owen's a pretty smart guy. He's majoring in computer science. He can code. So how is it being able to balance being a baseball player and also a coding guy?
So this past semester is my first one. I just declared computer science this past semester. And it was all right. I mean, it was an intro class. So I think I know what to expect now. At first, kind of, I was on my heels a little bit, but I'm getting better at it. I think it's something that I enjoy. I like problem solving. So hopefully, I've got a whole bunch of classes to take in these next 4 semesters. So it'll be interesting, but baseball's kind of an escape for me from that. So I'll work my hardest on that for a couple hours, then I'll go to practice, just kind of like a reset, and then I'll get back at it and finish stuff up for the night.
And another one of your talents is, of course, juggling. You're the big juggling guy out here. I know you've mastered 4. How is that 5 coming along?
It's absolutely not. It is not coming at all. I can get all 5 in the air, but I haven't caught one on its way down yet. So, I mean, 3 to 4 was a big jump. 4 to 5 is even bigger. I feel like if I could put it in baseball terms, 3 to 4 was kind of like college ball to the Cape, and then 4 to 5 is like Cape to the MLB is what it feels like. I mean, it's 2 different worlds. It's fun, but I have not made any progress on that whatsoever.
Okay, so that's a goal. Another goal I know you guys have is winning this entire thing. How exciting are these next few weeks for you guys?
It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I feel like we're playing our best baseball at the right time. You want to peak right before playoffs. But I think it also helps knowing that we have a spot locked up. I mean, we could lose these next 5 games, even though it's not going to happen. We could lose the next 5 games, and we're still going to be in the playoffs, right? So just being able to have that in the back of our minds, you can stay loose, play loose, and whenever that's the case, you usually end up playing better. And that's what we need. So, we're definitely not looking ahead of these next 5 games, trying to win all 5 and then go get a ring.
Well, thank you so much, Owen. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Sammy.